Hey guys, I'm back again. This is probably going to be the last video. I've done the stitching along here and I decided to put these in this part here. Once again, I've got this thing in the way, but it's a real good way to show you how close it is. And I can see whether it's going to flicker from these lights. The only thing about being this close, it has trouble focusing. It's sort of like, ooh. Okay, we'll see this is how that's turned out. It's quite dark on the other side, but they always dry lighter, and I thought rather than it wasted, I might even put that there, sort of, because that's got the pinky side. I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Oop, it's rolling away. What am I going to do with this? And I was inspired by Roxy Creation. She showed Rachel at Roxy Creations showed these beautiful antique journals that she'd found at her local flea market. What a find. I mean, couldn't have landed in a better person's hands. Who knew that junk journaling existed back then? But it was looked like it's something that this lady was into and she'd kept it. So I was really inspired by that. And then this morning I noticed Wendy on Wendy's Journal Adventures did a beautiful journal called The Collector. So I was actually thinking, if you watch Wendy's one, she's sort of made it up about a lady named Grace and all that. I was thinking, even before I show them, must be just the latest. We're all in tune. I saw something at the Mill Market. It was a sewing book, and I wanted to do samples and all that kind of stuff. I want to put this. Make a journal. I've written it down. I want to do a journal. Journal ideas. This is my journal ideas one. A family history keepsake journal using cabinet cards to tell a story, have embroidery samples, odd letters, postcards, buttons and all that, and use a large book, which I've got. I was wanting to use a large book. And have it as almost like a challenge, but a create with me. And it's probably going to take a long time, but it's something that I want to do a tutorial on how to do, but teach, like this is a personal journal for you guys to keep for yourself, or because I mean, we're not going to be doing this junk journaling forever. It'd be nice to have something to show for it of all the bits and pieces. So I'll probably put some of my artworks in. I'll get some old photos of my family. I've got an heirloom journal that I was working on, and I might even take some of those pictures and that and put that in there as well. So it'll be an ongoing thing throughout the year until it's finished. It'll be just a bit more like my seasonal art journal collage. So yeah, well, I'm explaining it in this one, even though this is probably going to be the last one that I do of this, and then I'll just finish it up. I still got to finish up the stem stitches here, like not stem stitches, seed stitch here. Do a few more of these here, and then I'll stick them on. What I'm going to do is I might use the glitter art glue, I think, because that actually dries pretty fast. So I'm just going to put a dot of some stuff on there. That's where I want that to go. Thought I quite liked them and I wanted to incorporate it, but the colours worked better there. So yeah, see, there goes the beads. Okay, so I will stitch them on. So it's going to be just glued to be placed there. This I'll wait and see where I'm going to put that. Okay, now here, what I've done with this, remember that I've just used some thread, and I just wanted to use up all of that, and that was the this one here that was sort of all put together. So I stitched some thread very loosely, and I wanted to put it together like that, and it's almost like a little pansy in a way. So I've got to finish creating that. Where's my big needle? I think here it is. So I'll finish doing that. So we're almost at the end. Hopefully I'm not too close, although I don't want to be too much in your face. Just, I mean, I used the thick stuff, but I wanted to use what I had, and because it's being painted in that that colour anyway, dyed in that colour, I think haven't quite left enough, and it's too long. Don't know how I'm going to do that. I might just glue it down, I think. There we go. Might just have to glue it down. That one will be done with this glue. Now, which side do I want showing? That one, I think. Hopefully I'm just not too close. Gluing that down so it's going to stay put. Not go anywhere. Oh, these glues. Bane of our existence, aren't they? Okay. Come on. It always takes so long. Just the glue in the middle, and I just want the glue there to know that it's going to stay down. Move that out the way. Okay. There we go. Just need that held down. Then it's going to go in the middle. And I had this. Hopefully you're able to see. Sorry, excuse me. I'll move this over since we're working over this side. Oh, don't get too seasick. This is what I really love about the art glitter glue. The dispenser is a good size. Put that down there. Now that's been glued down there, but I want to glue that down. Here. How good do these look? They look like little leaves. I was really happy with these. And I'm just going to put them on there because it's got a real autumn look about it. These ones are just probably going to glue down and not worry about sewing unless they happen to come apart. And I like that they've got the little, these I deliberately kept them on there, quite like them, the little daggy bits. There we go. Now, okay, well, I've got that out. Yep. Good grief. Now this is definitely going to be sewed down. Do a bit more stitching on there. Okay. I think I had that sitting in here somewhere. Okay. Now, hopefully you can see this. I'll keep the centre clear of glue so that I can put a button or something. I'm going to put some pearls or something like that on them. Better glue that one down. Just don't want them to move. The other thing too is if they're glued down, they're not going to move on you. Now where's that one? Yeah, I thought to blend all the pearls in, I'm going to put a pearl dot in the middle. Now there's that, looks like mangalated bit of embroidery, but the colours just go really well. And I thought it would look good on the back. Okay. None too exciting you watching me do this. But now I've got a use for this, which is kind of exciting. I was pretty happy actually. Have it going like this. And I've got the whole thing of this. When you get towards the ends of these things, you really do get wanting to get it done, and you get sick of sewing. And then this, which is nice and bright, do around the outside. Now what's in these art glitter glue ones is, I think it's tacky glue. I've got a new bottle of tacky glue, which I'm going to, once this is used up, because this is the original art glitter glue. Well, not, where is it? Here it is. I want to put that there. It works really well with holding down fabric, tacky glue. I have found that. There we go. Thought that looked good there. Now, everything held down. I think so. Oh, now, over here. Where is it? Maybe it's a little lower. There we go. Yeah, had it a little high. Okay. Okay. Really love how these turned out. And then the art glitter glue dries clear, which is good. Need to be pushed down. Hopefully when I pick it up to stitch it, not everything falls off. Okay, here's the little remnant bits. I mean, if you want to, just fast forward during this gluing bit. Okay. Really makes them look quite vintagey when they've been dyed in these colours. I love it. Now that's going to go there, I think. So that needs to go over a little bit. Okay, try and get that underneath. That's how I wanted that. And then that little guy can go in there. Hopefully you can see this. Oh, it's probably a little bit high at the moment, but oh well. There we go. Now, so all you do with this, they're sort of lightly glued down. See how this is where I did the stem stitch, which I did the same stitches in here. I'm going to go back and put the sew these down, so that'll be held down by that. I think these may stay as they are. I might even do a French knot in the middle there just to hold them down. I'd probably put the French knot in the middle of those. Then we've got pearls. I was actually thinking, I've got these and they're white but they're pearl. I'm just wondering if that would look really nice, having these on there to incorporate the pearl. Let me know what you think in the comments. They're in pink and in, see, that's a pink one. I think that would look rather cute. Keep some of the white ones. Yeah, I think that would look really good. I might do that. So I think this is probably going to be one of the last videos I do with this, and then I'll finish it up and then I'll show you at the start of the new tutorial that I want to make using, you know, the family history book that we're going to do. So basically they're all just been stitched down. I'll pull this back again. Sorry. And maybe even flip that up a bit. Yeah, there we go. You get to see all of it, and then I've got to stitch that on there. I'm going to put some buttons here. There you go. I might as well do this while I'm here. Really love how this has turned out, and I'm actually rather excited about having it in my family history book because it is really a good sample of all the different stitches you can do and slow stitching, and I get to keep it, and so this will become like a page in the book. And I'm probably going to get a few other bits and pieces. That's why this next project is going to be something that's going to go over the next year, because it'll probably take that long. This is quite bright in the camera, and it is bright in real life, but not as bright as it is in the picture. So once again, it's going to go along there like that, and I've actually got these beautiful buttons. Hang on a second. Really love these. I was thinking of putting one of those buttons on there or something. I just love them. They're antique buttons. They're beautiful. Got them in that colour, and I think in the blue. May have some of them in the blue as well, but the brown one will look good on that. So you will get to see the finished project, but as you can see, it's going to take a little while. Now I I do like that. It may just get put there because it is going to be a sampler after all. Oh, it's so pretty. Really love how this has turned out. I'll just have that there. I was a bit worried having that on there might take away from this button. It does look better in real life. Wow, so I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, I think this is what, video number 6. So we've done a few, and then I'll the last one will be in a little while because I've got plenty of other projects I need to do. So I'll just continue sewing and doing this in the background, and I'll probably, where are we, use my, use a couple of, I've got some, put some beads or something. Where is it? This bag's here, but I can't find the other one. Sorry guys. It's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I've actually got 2 of these. They're quite big and I don't know what to use them for, and the colour is actually rather perfect for this. So maybe there. I don't know. I don't know. Probably a bit too big, which is a bit of a shame. But the centres will probably have some pearls in them, I think. So pretty. These ones. Yeah, see, look at that. They're a bit too big. Find some of the big ones. Maybe that one. And that one. A bit flatter. Hopefully my arm in there. There we go. Oh, the one in there. Oh, that's cute. So there you go. I quite like that, and I think having maybe 5 might be look alright, and then I might just keep those in maybe that brownie colour and do French knots or seed stitch. It's the idea that Jeanette recommended. I thought that was good. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this process, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I really love how beautiful it has turned out. And I mean, I'm going to do little stitches on that, so it's going to be a work in progress. I thought it's slow stitching, it's going to take a while. I need to get going with other stuff and do this in the background. So but you will get to see the finished project. If you keep watching the channel, you'll see it down the track. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video, which is probably me starting that new idea that I've got, because I've got to get the ball rolling on that one. Okay guys, thanks very much. Bye.